Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
All right, we'll be back to get started after this. First pitch moments away, and our pitcher tonight, Dakota Hudson. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
That one down the line. Throws across the diamond. That takes care of Correa. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Byron Buxton. Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a guy, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Max Kepler at the plate. One out. Runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss. 2 out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Busch Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, Joe Ryan. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Lars Nootbar. Ball to strike. The pitch. Trying to bunt his way on. Vasquez to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And probably their most productive player so far this year, Nolan Arenado.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
1-2. Towards first, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Kepler hustles it back in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Nolan Gorman. This ball's chopped on the ground, and he picks it up in foul territory. What two now? That one missing inside. And a pitch. That's inside. And the count's full. Nolan Arenado up next. And here's a 3-2. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. And forget it. His 23rd of the year, and they lead it. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Another solid power season. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Good job to fight that one off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. That's carrying. That one is gone. Nolan Arenado goes deep. His 23rd of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate, and now it's even up. Still only one out here in the inning. Struck him out looking.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Two outs, base is empty. Tyler ONeill, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first. Now it's the rookie DH, Alec Burleson. Ryan keeping him close.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. The 1-1 is fouled off. ONeill off of first with 2 away. In the air, center field. Taylor sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that. And that will end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And strike 2. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff pouring in on his hands.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Joey Gallo. That's ripped. Base hit.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 down, and here's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
Righty delivers. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 3. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Next offering is in for a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Going to count 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Slings to first, and that is that. Redbirds down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now Correa up to hit. Swing and a miss, and they count 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And he deals. Got him. 1 out. Now the third baseman, number 47, picked up a base hit to center his first time up. 1-1 now. Right side, fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So a man aboard. Byron Buxton digs in now. The pitch. And that one hammered. Nootbar drop step going back. And it is gone. Byron Buxton blasts one out. His 17th of the year. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-2.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
1 out, base is empty. Now batting Max Kepler. Struck out swinging his first time. The other way, and he beats the shift.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So digging in, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Hard liner. Calls it in, 2 away. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous. to tie this thing up or take the lead. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next offering upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Christian Vasquez to bat next. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
So here's Christian Vasquez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The 1-1. And that one missing low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Fly ball to right. Walker gets under it. That is the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in St. Louis, here's Paul Goldschmidt.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that's down and away.
You know, these Cardinals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And it's even up. On the ground to the left. And that one handled. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. The solo homer his first time. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Next pitch off the play. 2-2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here in St. Louis, start of the 4th, and the batter now, Joey Gallo. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. He's 0 for 1. And here it comes. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. So up next for Minnesota, Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. ONeill whips it back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And here is number 47. The 1-1. Now one missed. The count 2-1. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Nootbar fires it to the plate, and he's safe. Tie ball game. It's 3-3.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this game. And that's ripped for a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Heading for the plate. He scores. It's 4-3. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Max Kepler, 1 for 2. That's a little bit low. And a 2-1 on the way. Hit on the ground to the right side. Slides, but he can't come up with it. They get some insurance as the runner scores from second. It's 5-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Dakota Hudson won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Jorge Polanco.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Jorge Polanco, the next Twin up to hit. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is even 2-2. Bounce to the right side, over to Edman, and that's the third out. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Twins 5 and the Cardinals 3. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Griffin Jacks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Went down on strikes his first time through. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2-2 now.
And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The pitch. Got him swinging.
Now
here's Tyler O'Neill, and he's already singled in this game. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The 3-1. There's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yohan Duran up and loosening in the pen. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4, that's it.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Digging in, Alec Burleson. Flied out to center in his first at-bat. And the righty deals. Swings through that.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
O'Neill at first, 1 gone. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Here comes a pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
On the mound now for the Twins, Yohan Duran.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. His first at bat was a strikeout. Here's a 1-1. This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. A 2-run homer, home run number 10 on the year. It's 5-5.
might need fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So 2 away with nobody on. Tommy Edman at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 5 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Matt Wallner. The wind of the pitch. And a count 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes he goes. 1 away here in the 5th. Here's Christian Vasquez. Here's a 1-1. That one hit to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a base hit on a line. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out.
That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Vasquez, the lead runner at 2nd. Gallo over at 1st with 1 away. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. JoJo Romero, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Matz warming up as well. Right-hander kicks, deals, and now it's filled up.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Carlos Correa waiting for a turn at the plate. 3-2 now, and they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carlos Correa. The pitch. That one pushed foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at 2nd has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, number 47. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. Last half of the fifth coming up. We're all tied up, 5-5. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbar. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here! And that ends the game! Wow! He sends it out of here, and the Cardinals get a walk-off win, 6-5.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.